He broke up with me because he was like, I'm never gonna be the guy who posts you on Instagram or who buys you flowers, which I thought was stupid. And then now I hear that he has a new girlfriend and they're traveling around Europe together and he posts her on Instagram.
A woman shared her regrets about not working harder to save her marriage now that her ex-husband is happily remarried.
So, quick question. What's the minimum amount of money a man needs to make to date you?
Oh, my God. So, there... I don't know how easy.
We ain't got much time.
Oh, you need to make at least 150,000.
Okay.
I'm not driving you anywhere.
Yes, you are.
Ooh.
Drive me. Come on.
Oh, hell no! What do you think this is? What do you think this is?
My world. Okay, I can do whatever I want.
I need a husband. Here's the thing. I am a strong, independent woman, all right? But I am also very small, very weak, and have the stamina of a 90-year-old woman. I need a husband for practical purposes.
So I have a question for the guys. Why do you not want single mothers to date? Like, I have a daughter. I just wanted to say that I would like to get married now because I'd like to split the bills with someone. Like, the bills are coming up and they're due and I'm paying them all by myself. And I just feel like once I get married, then I'll have somebody else who will pay 50% of the bills. And so that's my main reason. Like, that's my main reason. So if you too want to get married because you're tired of paying all the bills by yourself, then let me know because I'm getting sick of it. And so I feel like I can't keep doing this whole paying bills by myself thing much longer.
What's your body count?
Out of respect for my boyfriends, I won't say it.
So what's your body count?
Girl, just own it.
Just own it. Own it.
Just own it.
Is it triple digit?
I don't know. Yes. It's literally like over 100.
She belongs to the streets.
Will somebody please fucking explain to me why I don't get any likes on Hinge? Like, it can't be because I'm ugly. Am I ugly?
We've all heard of mansplaining, but allow me to introduce you to she-laborating. It is when you ask a woman a very, very simple question and she sits you down and gives you a 30-minute answer.
What is the worst thing you guys have done drunk?
Cheating on my boyfriend! To the back of my mum's car!
Did you get caught cheating?
No!
Well, what about you?
Robin cheated!
You cheated as well?
Like, nice guys finish last. Women always go for the bad guy that's going to hurt you. Yeah. Like, he's obviously not ready to be married. He's not ready to have children. But that's who the woman wants for whatever reason. And then, you know, I don't know, Kevin on the side is like the nicest person on the planet. Yeah. Will treat you good. And it's like, eh.
So
I don't know why that is.
Name 5 things that you have to offer a man.
Nothing, and nothing.
You ain't with that one.
Thank you, best friend. Nothing.
What do you need from a man who you're gonna take seriously?
Money.
That's all you look for. You're not serious though.
I am serious.
What can you buy with your body count?
Oh my God. I don't know. A pair of AirPods.
Huh? Wait, come back.
Jesus Christ.
Pair of AirPods. You know how much that should cost? You know how much a pair of AirPods costs?
Okay, maybe like the Generation 2.
Still, it's still in the hundreds.
What's your expectation?
Princess treatment.
Princess treatment.
Yeah, I'm not too hard to deal with.
All right.
Like I said, the frequent dates, the going out to eat, the romantic surprises, occasionally like the flowers, you know, like making sure everything is good in the house, like if I need anything.
Sure.
Not too much.
Question for you on that. So if that's what's expected of the guy, what's expected of you?
Oh. I don't know. I never I don't know.
My wife told me to be more in touch with my feminine side. So I crashed the car.
Excuse me, I didn't ask for whipped cream.
Oh, you didn't ask for whipped cream? Did you say that at the register?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that this isn't your drink. So if you could, kindly sit your down and I will call you when your drink is ready. Okay. Thank you.
The good man, where are they? I keep seeing that video. They're hiding.
All of your videos of, you know, screaming and saying how much you hate men and your icks because I don't know they breathe. They just decided they're gonna be hiding for a while. They're done. They're taking a vacation from women.
Question for you. Do you think men and women can be friends without like wanting something?
No.
No?
No.
We couldn't be friends?
Look, no. Just because,
so
just because if you talk to a guy, there's always gonna be a back of his thought. Maybe I could sleep with her, but if not, maybe he'll be cool about it and wouldn't even like mention it. But in the back of his mind, he'll probably be down to sleep with you. Now, to find a guy that doesn't think like that,
it's gotta be gay, or asexual,
or really, he's just not physically into you, and also you gotta be physically not into him. So that could work. But if y'all both hot, honestly.
So I'm a 6, but now you're saying I'm hot?
I didn't say you're hot.
Oh, okay.
You're a mess.
You're what? I think guys can be friends. We can be friends.
We can be friends, but I already want to fuck. That wouldn't work.
When a guy tells me that he likes me, I just think to myself, like, you have horrible taste. Like, I know there's something wrong. What's wrong with you? Now, when a guy doesn't like me, now that's impeccable taste, and I need him. I need him.
Women.
I want to be passed around so bad, but my boyfriend just wants a monogamous relationship. It's 2024. Expecting to be with one person for your entire life is like unreasonable. I'm a young 18-year-old Latina. I'm trying to get my face blasted by multiple men. Like, I haven't even had a quickie in a bathroom stall. I have so much to live for. And you're telling me that I have to stay with this one guy because I love him so much. But there's literally guys out there with 13-inch meats.
%70 of women in the U.S. have a backup plan in case it's the fan with the relationships. How do you guys feel about that?
I think 70% is low.
You think so?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think girls, I hate that I truly believe this. There's always someone else that they have in mind when they're in a relationship or they're on their way out. It's always someone else. I've literally experienced this.
I want to know how the divorce laws came to be. I do. I want to know, somebody must have written a book on it. I just want to know how we got to this place where, you know, first of all, this idea that you have to live in the style of which you've become accustomed.
I can help you here. I can help you a couple ways. Here's the big one. Lawyers make a lot of money if there's a large settlement.
So it's lawyers.
Yes. Lawyers don't make a lot of money if there's no settlement. You know, Phil Hartman, when he was getting divorced, one of the things that he said to me, I go, dude, just never half. Come on, man. You make a lot of money. He goes, it's not half. He was crazed. He's like, it's 2/3. He goes, a third. It's a goddamn scam. And I've had friends that have gotten divorced, and even though they had come to an agreement with the ex, like, let's listen with this, and you'll get this, and I'll get this, fine. Then the lawyers jump in. He's trying to, and this and that, they're trying to deserve more.
That's exactly the plot of.
Standing on one side of the river when she sees another blonde on the other side, and she yells out, "How do you get over the other side of the river?" And the other blonde says, "Don't be stupid, you're already there."
What?
It's okay. It's okay, babe.
Wait, because she's like singing self-infliction.
No.
I hate to say this, but I think that women have to lower their standards. The amount of chronically single girlfriends that I know, either approaching their 30s or already in their 30s, that are like wanting to settle down and have a family, but can't, is an epidemic at this point. So I'll have conversations with my friends, and they'll say things like, oh, like, you know, I want him to make like at least $200,000 a year, like at minimum. He has to be in shape. Like, I really like a guy with a six-pack. I love a guy who's like 6'2". I need a guy with like a full head of hair. Like, I can't do bald guys. Every single time you throw a new specification into what you desire, the only person that fits within the parameters of what you are looking for exists in your fucking dreams.
Isn't telling men that it's their masculine duty to protect and provide for women really just telling men to place women on a pedestal above themselves?
I think, yeah, in a way it is. Definitely.
Well, is that equality?
No.
Does height matter in a guy?
Yes.
You're saying height matters. Men were born with their height and they cannot change that. You know what you changed that you were born with? Your body count, because you started with 0. So write on the board how many men you've been with. Because we're getting...
So would you rather have me for the rest of your life or $10 billion?
$10 million.
What about me?
And then like the rest can
You're not even gonna give any money to me?
What?
I'm 30, I'm single, I have no kids, and I really sometimes am like, is this what?
Asked for a 24-carat necklace and my husband made me this.
Is the husband a jeweler?
Cora Vincent, the author of Selfmade Man, has died by assisted suicide. She was a radical feminist who believed men lived on easy mode and tried to prove it by disguising herself as a man for 2 years. Instead, what she found out is that men actually have it very hard, and wrote a book about her experience. The experience was so bad that she had to stop after 18 months because she was starting to hate women due to how bad the women treated her when she believed she was a man.
Men are suffering. They have different problems than women have, but they don't have it better. They need our sympathy, they need our love. They need each other more than anything else. They need to be together.
Do you think women understand what it's like to be a man?
Not at all. No clue. No idea. I really like being me, and I really like being a woman.
Did you like being a woman before, Ned?
I did, but I like it more now because I think it's more of a privilege.
I'm 30 and I'm single, and something that I quickly had to learn while dating at my 30s is that 30 or plus year old men would much rather date women that are on their early 20s than women that are 30 or plus years old.
Have you ever had a crush on anyone that I know, including me?
Yes, but not you.
One thing women know how to do really good is keeping other women single.
Yeah, for
women
sure.
give other women the most horrible advice ever.
Yeah. I agree.
So that they can be single just like you. They really have a clandestine jealousy for women who are in a relationship. No one's looking for you. You're no man's first choice. You're absolutely no man's first choice, saying how you don't need no man and how we don't need y'all. What do you mean we, lady? Wait. You're only one person. What do you mean we don't need y'all? You are no man's first choice. Stop trying to recruit these young girls and have them recycle your way of thinking to pull them on your side, because these young girls and women that are aligning themselves with the interests of men, they have a chance to go on and have a happy and healthy, fruitful relationship. You don't. But now you're trying to recruit more and more women to come over there and be lonely with your ass.
How old are you?
30.
90. Why are you lying to me though?
30.
Why are you lying?
I think they're roasting me, dude.
36.
They're roasting me.
Why are you lying?
Baby Lizzo roasting me.
Women can't be alone for long. The cold hard truth is that you are not special and you never were. What she did in the past with other men, she will do with you. If she packed their shit up in a box and brought it to their house, guess what's going to happen with you when she breaks up with you? She's going to pack your shit in a box and bring it and leave it on your front doorstep. Patterns don't lie. If she called the cops on the last bunch of boyfriends or a husband, she's going to do the same thing to you. Patterns never lie, ever.
Andre, you gonna have to move because that smoke getting in my hair. Take it off.
I can't believe the amount of women on the internet today calling themselves very demure. That word means reserved and modest and shy. You wear lingerie to your kid's baseball game. You are de whore. Don't stop doing it, because I like to look, but you got to figure out what word you need to be using. You are not demure. You are unpure.
My ex-boyfriend of 6 years. Love him. Really good guy. The last year of our relationship, I started cheating on him with a guy in LA, and that guy was the one who told me, Rake, with your boyfriend moved to LA.
Was he cheating on you too, or?
He's a good boy.
Why did you cheat on your 6-year relationship?
I was so bored and so young and just like...
Iceland, an energy company, was about to go bankrupt. New manager came in and said, okay, we've got to throw everything out and start again. And made a conscious decision based on his belief that it's a human right that men and women are paid equally. Went out of his way to make the workforce within that company 50-50 as much as he could in terms of men and women being represented. So we're talking about engineers, we're talking about tradespeople, we're talking about in workshops, we're talking at the managerial level.
If you hire 50% women engineers and 50% male engineers, then the women engineers are less qualified because the pool of engineers is lower among women. So you can't hire 50% women engineers without producing a decrement in the quality of the engineers. The selection pool is too small. You can't do that on a large scale. You might be able to do that in one company. Think about it mathematically. If there's 10 times as many male engineers as there are female engineers, and you insist upon hiring 50-50, then obviously the degree to which the female engineers are proficient cannot be the same as the degree to which the male engineers are proficient. It's mathematically impossible.
My cousin, who is younger than me, is getting married today. Meanwhile, I have credit card debt. I am in a toxic situationship with one of my exes. Last week, I was so broke that instead of getting an Uber to the airport, I had a random guy from Hinge drive me.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
He broke up with me because he was like, I'm never gonna be the guy who posts you on Instagram or who buys you flowers, which I thought was stupid. And then now I hear that he has a new girlfriend and they're traveling around Europe together and he posts her on Instagram. He refused to ever post me. Now a year later, he can date someone and like happily be posting her. Even though I don't even want him anymore, it's like the principle of things that makes me salty. And it's just like annoying because like people or society, they'll say like, oh, it's because they don't like you enough. And I just never felt like that was like an adequate explanation. And it's like the same thing with like where he was like, well, I just didn't like you enough. That's why I treated you so poorly in the end. It's just this stupid way for these men to not take accountability for being a shitty partner. And it's like they always are like of the idea of like, well, one day I'll meet the right person. For the right person, I'm suddenly going to become this like very romantic and amazing partner. This person's going to be so perfect that they're going to bring out these characteristics in me that I've never had with anybody else. I hate flowers, but I'm going to like them so much that I'm going to buy them flowers. I'm going to be inspired by them flowers because I like them. I like them so much more than I could ever like you. That's what it seems like they're saying. Like as if it's my fault. Me getting treated shittily by them is somehow my fault because I wasn't enough. I couldn't make them like me enough. I couldn't elicit strong enough feelings from them for them to treat me right. Like I couldn't make them treat me right because I wasn't enough. And it pisses me off because logically, that is so stupid. If you are a bully and you're bullying someone, you bullying them has nothing to do with the victim. You're a bully because you're a shitty person, not because that person is somebody deserving of being bullied. I feel like these men use this hypothetical girl as a hypothetical benchmark to excuse why they treat you so shittily. And it's a way for them to not take accountability by just having this hypothetical benchmark that would just be pushed and pushed and pushed back. I feel like if they happen to change and start treating the next person better, it has nothing to do with the other person. It's just because they decided, oh, you know, maybe I should be a little bit better and post my girlfriend on Instagram and buy her flowers, because that seems like a normal thing most people would do in a relationship without complaint. I just hate being blamed for someone treating me badly. I hate being blamed for it. If I cheat on someone, it has nothing to do with them. They didn't deserve to be cheated on. I just cheated on them because I'm a shitty person. Like, why are these people like blaming me for them treating me poorly? I think I read something else online that like really pissed me off. Someone was asking a question. Why does my boyfriend get so mad when I express my needs to him? One of the comments that I thought was so true was just like, it's because they don't really care about you. They want to be in a relationship, but they don't want to do what it takes to nurture the relationship and to have a healthy partnership with you. They just want the benefits of a relationship. They hate the fact that they have to go out of their way to make you feel loved in order to reap the benefits of a relationship. They resent the fact that they can't just exist and be loved and be taken care of without doing anything for their partner. They resent the fact they have to be romantic. They just want to put in no effort and just like be accepted and loved as they are without giving me anything. They got pissed I had needs and that they couldn't just exist and treat me shittily. They got mad that like I didn't want to accept that and that I dared to ask more of them. In regards to my Chicago ex starting to post his new girlfriend on Instagram, I feel like it's not a matter of, oh, he likes me more. I feel like it's more of like he realized that I was asking for basic things. And so in his next relationship, he decided maybe I should become a better partner in the future because maybe I wasn't a good partner in the past. Instead of changing for me, instead of becoming a better partner for me, they chose to break up with me. They couldn't like let go of their ego. If they change for me, they're giving me too much power. So they'll change in the next relationship as a way to save face. They'll take that feedback and move to the next relationship. It just pisses me off and it makes me want to die alone. I feel like this is all so jaded, but like this is just how I really feel about these men. And I hate them. And I hate myself for ever liking them and ever even having experienced this. I like almost hate myself for like putting myself in this position, even though I didn't know they were like this in the beginning. They act so great in the beginning. You only see the true colors like 4 months later. How could I ever anticipate that? Like, I couldn't. It feels like I blame myself for being treated poorly, and on top of that, these men are blaming me for them treating me poorly. So it's like the whole thing just feels like my fault. It's like when they end things with me, they always like say all this like bullshit that's just like, oh, like, I think the world of you. You've changed me so much. I think the world of you. You've taught me so many things. There's so many things I admire about you. I think you're an amazing person. They always say stupid shit like that. Like, that I don't even know if they mean, but it stings because they say that, and yet they treat me so poorly. How can you even mean what you say when your actions are saying something completely different? How can you say that you care for me when you clearly do not care for me at all? Be fucking for real here. Like, be for real. Like, be honest. Admit that you don't care about me. Don't say that you think all these positive things about me and yet decide that I'm not good enough or like that I'm not what you want. Like, don't do this like weird gaslighty like back and forth thing. Just be straight. Because to me, if I really thought the world of somebody, even if they weren't a romantic match for me, I would never treat them so disrespectfully, especially on their birthday. And I would never blame my bad behavior on them. I would take accountability. I would be like, you know what? I didn't treat you right in the end. Because I valued what makes me feel comfortable more than your needs. Because I cared more about how I felt than I cared about you. That's the truth. These people just can't be honest. It's because they're so stupid and not self-aware that they don't even realize this. Like, that's, even if I explain this to them, I don't even know if they would understand because they're so stupid. I'm sick of being like this lesson for them to change and be better. I'm sick of being this like casualty in their journey to be a better partner. Like, that's all I am, really. I'm just like a casualty. It's like I get treated like this so some other girl in the future can be treated better. When in fact, I just want to be the one who is treated well. Like, it doesn't feel fair. Like, I want to be treated the way that I deserve.